Okay, so I'm going to go through and show you in this video how to make your word art project. There's lots of options in this application. So first of all, you're going to follow the link to wordart.com. Follow the link in your Schoology page and it will direct you here. You'll make an account using your Google Drive. Your account won't be linked to my classroom page, but it doesn't matter because you're going to share the link to your word art piece, and anybody that has a word art account will be able to see it. So the first thing you need to do is complete all of the activities within the HyperDoc, all the different activities related to the water scarcity. So watching the video, looking at Matt Damon's website, doing those sorts of things. As you're going through all those activities, you should be looking for words and phrases that are repeated over and over again. So those, think of again and again notice and note signposts, right? Words and phrases that are repeated over and over again are probably the most important pieces of information. So I want you to find at least 20 words or phrases that are repeated over and over again in relation to the water scarcity. You're going to need that first in order to do this activity. You're not going to be able to do much until you have that. So please make sure you have that. Once you have that, your page is going to look, when you open it up, you're going to click create, and it's going to look similar to this. So if you notice, it goes down the left hand side. The first thing you need to start with is words, then you'll go to your shape, then you'll go to your font, then you'll go to your layout, then you'll go to your style. And I'll show you how to share it with me. For our case, I already chose, I think I have 12, maybe 13 words here. Obviously, you're going to be choosing a few more than that, but basically you're going to type a word in, and anytime you need to add a new word, I'm going to put, let's just say the word bucket in here, right? Say that's my new word. I'm going to add it, and every time I add it, it'll kind of push down. You want to have at least 20 words because if you have less than that, your word art isn't really going to look that good, and the word's just going to get repeated over and over again. So the more words you add, the cooler your word art is really going to be. After you've added those 20 or more words or phrases, the next step is to go down to shapes. And you can choose any shape you want. You can also add a shape if you want to. So if you go to add image, if you found an image that you really liked on the computer, you remove the background using the application called Remove BG. If you've seen me do this before, you could use that application. If you don't know how to do it, now is probably not the time. But if you've found an image you really like, you can also upload an image here. For my sake, I just found a water droplet. That was what I thought was appropriate, so I'm going to use that image. You're going to select whatever image you think is appropriate. It should relate to the words that are in there. Next, you want to go to fonts, and you want to choose what sort of font you want this to have. Unfortunately, you can't mix them up. You need them all to be the same. So let's say I chose traveling typewriter. Just need to click it. Then I'm going to go to layout. Now I need to figure out, how do I want my words to look? For me, personally, you can play around with this. I really like to keep my words at random, so it really looks like a true piece of word art. It's kind of mashed up all over the place. So I'm going to choose random. And then the last thing is color. I would not goof with color setting, setting. I would just leave everything the way it is. The only thing I might change is if you want to change the colors to it. But if you're choosing a water droplet that's already blue, you're going to be good to go. Now, to get your word art to happen, you're going to need to go over to Visualize and click on it and watch the magic happen. Don't mind my dog in the background. Trash pickup day. So you notice I didn't add as many words, but when you do, it kind of makes your document come alive. Looks super cool. There's some other things. You can animate it. You can edit it after it's done, but let me show you how you're going to share it. So you're going to go up here to the share icon up at the top. You're going to click share and you're going to click link. When you get that, I already created and made mine public, but it's going to ask you the first time, do you want to make it public? You have to make your word art public or else I can't see it and your classmates can't see it. So you're going to go click to copy to clipboard. Then you're going to go into your water scarcity word art and you are going to click on link. You're going to put it in there and you're going to put your name, water word art is what you're going to call it, unless you've got another name you want to call it. And then I'm going to post it. So I've now, if you notice what I did, I went to insert link. I copied and pasted my word art link there. It's public, so anybody that clicks on it can get to it. And I gave it a title. That's what my classmates will see. And I hit save. Now if I hit post, it's going to show up. This is how you're going to share your assignment with me, but this is also how you're going to share your assignment with your classmates. So now when I click on it, it's going to allow me to see my classmates' word art. This is a fun project. Again, the more words and phrases you add to it, the cooler your word art's going to be. Have fun with it, play around with it. I hope you enjoy.